Hello everyone, my name is Sutton the Wolf, and welcome back to Sakura Spirit. I've been enjoying myself in this game, and last episode we confirmed that Takahito's a pervert, polygamy might be a thing in this game, and Machiko is definitely not a lesbian. Fair enough, and I think we've pretty much confirmed that Maiko-chan isn't either, for any of you who may have been curious. Not that this kind of game would probably not have I don't know. This kind of game would probably not have a sexy female that is like clearly flirting with the main character who is a lesbian and just teasing the guy. I don't know. I haven't played any visual novels that did that. I've definitely played visual novels that had lesbians in them. I don't know. That's a weird thing now that I'm thinking about it. I guess it's not all that common. And I know that they have visual novels for like the other way around, because I know I played oh, what was it called? The Pigeon Dating Simulator, the bird one. Oh, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But regardless, that one I was playing a girl and all the like suitors were guys, so that was interesting. And it was kind of interesting because most of the time you like stereotype these kinds of games to be about a high school guy who gets the dreamboat scenario of having a harem of girls. But, like, it was kind of interesting to have it be, like, a girl, and you have a dating simulator with a bunch of guys. To play that for once. I don't really know how common those are. But, I don't know. Kind of interesting. Following the directions Maiko had received, we set off from the mansion. And, last thing, not to say that I wouldn't approve of a lesbian or gay dating simulator. Like, whatever. If it's a good game, it's a good game. Three of us made our way through the forest, somehow managing to stay en route with the help of the familiar. What is this familiar? I want to know what this familiar looks like. It didn't take us long before we arrived at the place where Machiko had fallen into the river. They say that a cautious fox is worth two, so we made it past the river without further ado. Huh. Nice. Nice in-rhyming there. Like that. So according to these familiars, the shrine is supposed to be up ahead? My gaze had fallen upon a series of steps that went up the hill from the dirt path, a gate standing at the top. Oh no, what could she want from us? She never summons us. She always bumps into us by chance. Why is she called for us, I wonder? You're so silly. I'm sure it's nothing to be worried about. Maybe she's found a way to stop my headaches. Now that would be truly wonderful, but it's no use guessing. With a stride of confidence in my steps, I swiftly climbed the stairs, the girls quickly following in my wake. One was mimicking my own bold steps, while the other followed with small, slow paces. Come on, Anesima, why don't we make a game of it? To take your mind off of it. We could play Hop Along Dandy. Ha! Ha! Hop Along Dandy? I have no idea what that is. Maiko-chan. The spunky girl hopped past me, giving out commands that the older girl seemed to be following. They both moved one step at a time, either hopping, stepping, or jumping to the next step. When one fumbled, the other took another step, and the command then switched to the other girl. The panic that had almost set in had seemingly vanished as Machiko continued the silly little game with her sister. The tune soon reached the top of the steps, and a voice I could have sworn I'd heard somewhere before resounded in the air. How adorable! Maiko-chan hasn't changed a bit in all these years, still hopping around on my doorstep like a bunny. Oh, we have the main menu screen music. The sound of the voice, Machiko let out a cry of surprise, her body trembling slightly as its owner revealed herself. The one responsible for Machiko's reaction seemed to be a familiar figure that hopped off the gate with ease and landed gracefully before us, her tail sweeping back and forth through the air. Yeah, it's her. And Machi-tan, I'm so delighted to see you again. It's been a while since we last played. Have you been well? Oh, dear lord. Alright. Hi, Stu-chan. We were playing a really fun game just now. Hello, Tsuyuri-sama. We are doing well, thank you. It did look like a very cute game. Then again, it might have been because two really cute girls were playing it. Still, I'm surprised you didn't join them, human. Couldn't keep up with their steps. I was more interested in meeting you than playing some game. How unfortunate. To ignore the appeal that games hold. It isn't healthy to always look upon life with such a serious and worrisome attitude. Isn't that right, dear Machi-chan? That's not fair, Su-chan. Takani didn't know the rules, and it wouldn't be fair to bring someone in halfway. If he learns how to play, I'm sure he'll join us next time. It's not healthy? The girl took a deep breath and closed her eyes, composing herself. Maiko's right. Takakun is yet to learn the game. It's not his fault. I'm just teasing him, dearest. There's no need to get so worked up. But I'm glad that you're all here. One thing surprises me, however. What is it? The fact that your precious Takakun is here with you. Doesn't it strike you both as odd? A human like him being so friendly with spirits? The last time I recall seeing such a thing, it was when Machi-tan was but a toddler. This has me curious. Why is he here with you rather than someone of his own kind? Because I ain't racist! The guards from the village, they arrested him because of our actions. He helped us escape and was arrested instead. We rescued him and allowed him to stay with us. It's fine, I swear, he's just a nice human. He seems to be not from around here, though. You need not take offense, my dear. I simply find it rather fascinating to see a human defend a spirit. I'm well aware he's not from the village. I take little interest in the close-minded humans of this realm. So your assumptions are correct. The boy is not a being of this world. And yet, he might end up playing an important role, whether he likes it or not. I already told Maiko-chan and Machiko-san this before, but it doesn't matter to me whether they're spirits or not. I like this place. That said, I'd still like to get back to my own world. I have an important tournament to prepare for. Ah, right, your upcoming battle. Let's take this discussion inside, shall we? We will await your return, Takakun. It seemed like the sisters could no longer accompany me. Feeling nervous, my steps grew a bit hesitant as I followed the spirit inside. Here we are, the place of our very first conversation. I guess now would be a good time to introduce myself. My name is Tsuyuri, and just like your two companions out there, I am one of the spirits that inhabit this realm. Is she supposed to be like a dragon or a demon? I can't tell. She kind of looks like a dragon spirit. The tail is what does it for me. And like some dragon girls are drawn with horns like that. And the pointed ears. Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say dragon girl. The chains throw me off, though. That makes me think more of like a demon girl. I don't know. I'd probably stake my guess on dragon. But you're no different from them, aren't you? How observant of you. Yes, there's a difference between myself and most other spirits. Oh, did he say that they're not? Oh, you're different from them. My bad. Spirits abide to rather simple hierarchy. The stronger the spirit, the higher their standing. Then again, strength is often associated with experience. So what, you're saying that you're an ancient being or something? I wouldn't go that far, Takahiro. It's rude to question a girl's age. But let's move on to the topic of your desire to return to your own world. You're not going to send me back? Oh, you're going to send me back? Great! I'm afraid sending you back is beyond my capabilities. Hold on. Weren't you the one who sent me here in the first place? I'm afraid that wasn't the case. It was your wish that sent you here. During our first encounter, I did mention that this place was special, didn't I? Now that I thought about it, she did mention something along those lines. I briefly closed my eyes, trying to recall what she had said before. This is a place like no other. That's right. Having spent time with the Fox Spirits, you likely already know that there is magic in this world. However, it is not as though Maiko-chan herself possesses said magic. Rather, her body is simply able to connect with it. That sounds a bit complicated. The bodies of people who are capable of using magic create a special kind of link to the magic of this world. Try to imagine it like this. The magic within this world flows through several gateways. We commonly refer to them as mana gateways. Little typo there, I should say flows through. Or magics within this world flow, one of the two. Those who possess the ability to use magic draw on the mana flowing from these gates. A different term for these people is mana receivers. So you're also drawing on this magic? Ha! No, my boy, I am not borrowing the magic of this realm. I'm powerful enough to perform magic on my own. However, this shrine is located on a mana gateway, which could explain why the shrine in your world is said to be capable of granting wishes. Then why can't you use that magic to send me back? Because it is not my magic that brought you here. It is the magic of the shrine, or rather the world itself that pulled you into this realm. So you're saying that I'm stuck here forever? Not forever. You simply need to carry out the will of the world. Oh, that's simple. Yeah. Oh, great. You're saying that this world has a will of its own now? And how the hell am I going to find out what it wants me to do? That's what you have me for, silly. I am the guardian of this shrine, so obviously I know of its intentions. In your case, the task you were given was quite a harsh one. Don't tell me I have to collect wedding sashes. And marry my Machi-chan in the process? You wish. Teasing aside, this region is having its fair share of problems. Spirits and humans have lived apart for a long time, but it wasn't always like this. Wait, spirits have a world of their own? Yes, but that realm has started to merge with this one, causing some spirits to find themselves trapped here. Unfortunately, this happened before the more powerful spirits had the opportunity to reverse the damage done. Does that mean the Machiko and Maiko-chan? They don't belong in this world, although neither of them likely realize this. They were much alike human toddlers when they first arrived in this world. Okay, so we're getting some good plot development here. So, spirit world and human world are merging. Spirits are getting trapped here. And humans and spirits are having problems. Fair enough. TLDR. I slowly started to understand the reason why the fox spirits and the villagers were on such bad terms. Anyone would be restless if beings from another world that you'd never heard of suddenly showed up at your doorstep. Is that why there's so much tension between them and the villagers? I'm afraid that the Fox sisters became the victims of a misunderstanding. You see, Machi-chan and Maiko-chan aren't the only spirits within this realm. There are others which has caused things to escalate. You mean there are other fox spirits? Not fox spirits, but other spirits. They were sent into this realm just like the sisters, but unfortunately they were sent rather far from here. While Machi-chan and Maiko-chan were close enough for me to take care of them, the others weren't so lucky. What do you mean? Did something happen to them? Along with Maiko-chan and Machi-chan, four other spirits were sent here when the worlds briefly merged. Unlike the Fox sisters, those four didn't have anyone to watch over them, and as a result they grew rather spoiled and wild. Wait, why would they grow spoiled if they didn't have anyone to look over them? Wouldn't it be the opposite? Wild would be the word I'd use. So what you're saying is... spirits going wild. Sounds like a recipe for trouble. Yes, they grew oblivious of the way human society worked, and their behavior made humans mistake them for monsters. Even now, those girls in their games are mistaken as acts of violence, and as a result, tension arose between spirits and humans. So Machiko-san and Maiko-chan are discriminated against because of those spirits? You could say that, yes. Then why didn't you try to stop them? Because I can't leave this forest. I am the guardian spirit of this shrine. I cannot leave my domain. Couldn't help but wonder what purpose all this talk about spirits served. Could it have something to do with finding my way back home? Do you think solving the problem with these spirits could be my ticket out of here? Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if dealing with those spirits could solve the problems between the spirits and humans. It would be difficult to track them down, but there may be an opportunity for you soon. Opportunity? I'm sensing one of them, heading through the forest towards the village. If you can convince Machi-chan and Maiko-chan to help you protect the villagers might be willing to accept them. Pretty good idea. Did make sense. If Machiko and Maiko-chan were seen protecting the village from a possible threat, they might be forgiven for the panties incident. Yeah. I would hope that they'd forgive other misunderstandings before that one. Like, I don't know, violent ones? Do you think it'll work? Only time will tell. For now, you'd better get the girls and make haste towards the village before the wild spirit causes any more damage. Any more damage? Has she already caused damage? Nodding my head in agreement, I quickly ran outside, trying to think of how I could convince Machiko and Maiko to help me save the village. Surely they'd be better off known as heroes rather than pranksters. However, I doubted that the sisters had held feelings of fondness towards the villagers, considering their continued treatment of the two girls. I wonder how he'll solve the challenge set before him. Alrighty then. Well, I'm actually going to leave off here today, guys. No fancy transition slide that conveniently pops up in front of me. I just feel like this is a pretty decent point to, it's a kind of mood shift, so I'm going to end it here. Plus, it's a good timestamp. So, with that, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section down below. I will always read them, and I will always take them into account. And as always, I will see you guys next time for another episode of Sakura Spirits.